I'm always very particular with the method I see used in America that kind of portrays black people as a collective, as if we do not have a conscious or well-being. I don't know who to blame. And personally, I don't know if there's anybody to blame other than ourselves. I think the problem is we have not put forward a fight to confront some of these pressing issues that affect our culture and our people. And not only that, but just us as Africans or Americans or Caribbeans or African Americans. We, for some reason, believe everything we've been taught, right? We believe we were just nothing more than unequal citizens, and it's a shame that we haven't been able to break up out of that slave mentality that has been indoctrinated to us for years. It shows you how remarkable it can be when there's an intelligent source to the level of self-hate that we may experience as black people. That source being white America. We've been taught to hate every single thing about ourselves. We've been taught to hate our nose, we've been taught to hate our skin, our features, our language, our homeland. And for some reason, we have been taught to love a country and a man, the white man, who does not, unfortunately, share the same feelings for us. Contrary to what you may believe, I'm telling you, nothing has changed. And the main thing that bothers me the most is watching these integration seekers who will literally snap off their hand and betray their own kind just to receive acknowledgement from white America. They will abandon everything that we have been taught to the root of us. They will abandon everybody who ever helped them along the journey. And this is the problem that we face because we don't have anyone at this present moment who I feel can actually cater or accommodate to the poor mentality, the shelter mentality, the Stockholm syndrome that we face as black people and has not ceased to improve despite our continuous efforts. There needs to be a completely a shift and a change in mindset, in mentality, in behaviors, in morals. This will involve getting rid of everything that ever, and I repeat, everything that has been holding us back. The foul rap music, the poor leaders, the stereotypes, and just overall everything regarding our belief system that we have been taught to believe but have never sought validation to see if it's true. I don't know how we managed to get to a point where, once upon a time, you were just trying to make a living for your family, and now everything is about abandoning family, abandoning culture, just abandoning everybody who was once there for you. And sadly, I'm a victim of this community who cannot evolve past the stereotypes and the mental prison that white America has placed within us. And there has been no efforts, despite the fact that we have people who are constantly giving their all for us. They cannot accommodate for the ignorance that exists within the black community. And this ignorance is reaching a concerning level, a level of complete denial. That level of denial is it's one that I have not seen beyond life of anybody who could just not even tell the difference between 1 + 1. You ask yourself right now, of all the black family members you have, and no disrespect to them, I understand things have been very tough for us. How many of us have put forward an initiative to progress, to actually break free, to actually, further education, to pull our wealth, to establish business, hobbies, principles that can teach at least direct our young people, which sadly has not been achieved, despite phenomenal efforts in the past. We have been giving our attention to the wrong people, the wrong media. And there are people in the media who claim black skin, supposedly, whether that's just by default or just by evident nature. And throughout all that has been said and done, they have completely abandoned the cause, whether that's through these dating shows and listen, there's nothing wrong with entertainment. I understand. It's the message that I feel these people portray in their entertaining, in their efforts to entertain not the black masses, but evidently the white masses. These people are the prime wearers of white face. They have no idea the damage and the impact they do every time they show themselves on TV, and they sell out the black community through stereotypes, through self-hate, and ultimately doing their best to kind of conform to the standard of living, as far as they're concerned. When I was growing up, we had black shows, black noble leaders, black networks. Even with BET, that was an exclusively black network. You wouldn't even see a moment where someone on BET would go out and sell out their own people. That was something for African American culture. Now keep in mind, I'm not African American, but I could relate to the fact that there's a network of hope based around black unity, but we have not received any funding or support from our own community to keep networks or establishments as BET or any black owned or black centric establishment to kind of persist. It's because us as black people have a horrible disease. It's called jealousy. It exists within friends and family, and it's the worst one of all is selling our own kind, literally. The motive behind that, very unclear as far as I'm concerned. But I know there's some money involved, there's some status quote involved. And this is my problem with black people. We're too concerned about status from white people, right? The music we has been sold completely to the white people. We're too concerned about status, right? Everything we do is for status. We buy big homes for status. We don't buy big homes so that our children can have safety and security and invest in their futures along with the future of their family generations and actually build on the foundation of what's been broken. We buy homes for status, for power, for control. And this is what causes conflict within black families. And I personally have been able to see how we as black people just cannot get along. And first of all, nobody can call me out on this, okay? Unless you properly identify as black. And let me tell you something right now. If you have ever told on your own kind for a token of the white man's credit, you are not black. You will never be seen black, okay? That is the biggest crime you could, and the biggest insult you could ever do to a black person, knowing what we as black people have had to go throughout history to achieve even a decency of respect in public. Police dogs and police brutality, civil brutality, denial of service because of our skin color, and you still practice that disgusting habit of trying to tell on your own kind or rob your own kind. and you just because you're convinced about what's been said about them. And this is the problem I have with black people. I know I speak very subliminally. It's because I'm very particularly sensitive as to not call anybody out, but you don't realize the damage you are doing to the entire black community when you refuse to represent it, despite the fact that you have our skin. Well, let me tell you something. We know you're not white. No matter how much you may talk white, no matter how much you may straighten your hair, no matter how much you may put on that image and blend in with your white friends, we, the smart people, are not deceived from the fact that you hold your heritage to black culture, to black politics. So for as long as you keep selling out your own kind, you're only selling out yourself. You're not doing any harm to us, really. You're just showing us how dishonest and how ashamed you are to be seen in your own skin. And this is the problem we face as far as black people. We still don't have that click to really sit together as a community and discuss problems without actually threatening each other with the brutality that America will bestow on us if we do not have our own personal families figured out. You cannot expect white America to fix a black family. White America will do the opposite. They will sell your family to the welfare systems, to the social systems, right? You will lose your child and you will never see that child will never see the light of day. You will always be a victim for as long as you are black.